Lada, you are starting this episode, my son. So, back on the van, you watched the latest one, which is been the ride along GoPro with winning everyone. So I hope you enjoyed that. Lada's pulling my laptop charger out because that's actually going now and you'll watch this afterwards. But I've skipped a few bits because really, come on mate, we can go out, come on. We have just cut loads more holes, but all the window holes are cut, which is pretty sick. Barney's doing a big organised day out here with all the bikes. Oh, sorry mate, come on. This way. He's got to work out a way back. Yes, we're organising all this. How Barney is. And that window is fully in. If you can see that, she's a bit dirty. Silicone and sealed that one in. But on the other side, we've got big hole there. That was to stop the rain last night coming in because it's been open. Handwrite painted it now. But we've just cut the little bed, little porthole here, I guess. So this is driver's side, but that sucker has just been cut out. But it's hard because you see, you go through these like support bars that hopefully isn't going to affect it too much. But take you guys for a quick spin inside. Really, in this video, I'll show me a little bit of silicone in those in, getting those bonded in, but then we're going to draw around the van with a pen and show everyone. Oh, look how cool that is. A bit of a mess inside, but that's the first time I've seen the porthole from the inside actually. Yeah, we're going to show everyone where the layout's going. Like, we'll draw the kitchen on the floor, what I think where. People can even give me suggestions of how bad or good it's going to look. That's all my insulation. Hopefully it's enough, not sure. See how tightly it's packed. The skylights are still in, keeping the water out, which is pretty sick. But yeah, porthole. Still need to grind that, but we've shown you a lot of grinding and stuff like that, so we won't bore you with that. But today, I'm gonna get that and this in. Once we've got those two suckers in, we can show you the kind of layout. And the chair that's actually out of a Honda City I had in New Zealand, that chilled in the back of the Land Rover, got shipped all the way over here. Quite a sick story. That's kind of how big the seats are gonna be, but we might shorten them up because, I don't know, we'll see with storage and what storage we're gonna have along the top here, but we'll work that out, show you guys what we're thinking, and then you can give some comments, feedback, like good things and bad things if you've done one, and what I should really be doing to make this the sickest van ever. But starting to get there. We'll get those two suckers in a minute. There's one. That was my little template I made. The other one's in the garage. And we'll get cracking. And I'm not going to film too much of the grinding because pretty boring and I'm just getting covered in metal and stuff, but just trying to tidy up this top window. And actually, put these goggles off. We'll go grab it. It's going to be its first test fit, the top guy, while the other hammerite's drying, because then I can hammerite the edge of this, pop the other sucker in, show you those two in, and then get a floor plan going. Actually, for test fit one, I'm always cutting miles off, trying to overcut. I hope so. We'll see if I've done that with this one as well, because it's a lot harder to add metal back in and take it out. So let's see. Camera there. Here we go. Test fit one. We're miles off, which is kind of good. We'll see where on the inside. Right, as I've experienced with all these windows, I'm actually probably really bad at cutting holes and they need loads of grinding, but there she is. It's so tight, even with the grinding, that it sits on its own. Well, I say that, it might fall out any second. So front one's hammerite should be done now, so I can glue that in, bond that in. I'll quickly hammerite this first though, and yeah, to glue and bond that in. And we're gonna have, well, the door's open, but 3 windows and 2 vents. I'm over the metal work if I'm honest, so hopefully that's all that done and I can just get to the cool wood stuff, which should be more fun, and show you guys the layout in a minute. Silicone bead is on the second big window. The other one's hammerite. Chuck this in, then we'll go through some layout. Bad boy is in. Unfortunately, we're losing light for today, but for sure the next bit, it will be in this video. Look, there she is on the outside. So stoked. We'll be showing everyone the layout of the inside because we can't put a little one in. It turns out Dometic, I'm gonna be honest, is a crap company. If you buy one of their windows, one of the accessories is the fitting kit. Like, it doesn't come with it. That is an accessory because maybe you don't need it then. So that'll go in there tomorrow. That bad boy's in. That bad boy's in. If we shut it up. 2 windows in the front. Rest looks like a mess. we'll fast forward to tomorrow and you'll see the layout go in this van. Recapping, it's the next day and it's kind of looking like this. It's a bit snowy out. This guy turned up there, but yeah, basically it's freezing out, but you can kind of see if I go around, windows are all kind of in, a little bit of tape on that one because the fitting kit that doesn't come with it still isn't here. But we've got to tidy up inside. Everything's slightly organised, there's a heater going. And basically I'm gonna get the oven out in a sec. I bought an oven ages ago, if you can see me a bit lighter. Get the oven in, I'm gonna get kitchen worked up on, and really just look at all the space in here and like, this seat is pretty much where the seat's gonna be, so I'll jack that up in a second and we'll get a rough layout going. Oh, also, this is big news. The two seats there are on like 4 nuts underneath. So I'm just gonna buy one, so I bought them off eBay already, with wing nut heads, so I can just spin them off, spin on my fingers in like 30 seconds, and put that bad boy there, because it's a hell, you won't be able to see me do it, but it's a hell of a recliner, so that's really cool. That like opens up mega space, and oh, I've got a swivel seat for this. And maybe I'll try and fit a swivel on that today, even though it's gonna be next to the kitchen, so you probably won't use it much, maybe it'll just go at 90 degrees. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get a kitchen top in now, get the oven in, do a bit of a layout and a little look around and see what we're working with. Kitchen top goes in. I've just thrown the seat up on a motocross stand just so you can get kind of a rough idea of how the booth might look. That's seating area. Basically work out a rough height of the kitchen to kind of work out all my movements here. I've got a couple brackets in so I can go grab the top. It's not pretty, but that seat's about the perfect height, I think, for the kitchen top to sit on so it doesn't fall away, hopefully. So right, the snow has continued to fall, but we've lifted some stuff in. I'm going to show you a rough layout. I think what I'm going to go for here, this is the Thetford, what's it called, the Triple X. So that's the oven, here is the lovely kitchen top, got this off eBay, that we're going to go with, and yeah, there's some drawings on it, but I think I might change that if I'm honest with you, because when I come in, okay, there's chairs point now, I want it to look cool, so I don't just want a fridge there. So I actually need to do some more marking and stuff, if I'm honest. I've got a Sharpie somewhere, but I think the sink, I was gonna have that side, if I can open the pen, it's gonna move to over here maybe, for the sink. And then we can put the tap here, at the back corner, if I could draw a spout. That's the tap, so it's outside, or out the way of the sick window we put in. Let's write on that new, if I could write, sink. So that's the old sink there, and what we're gonna go with is, we're gonna make this 140. So originally where I put it to, that says spare wood, so we'll cut that off, and we're gonna have under the sink, it'll be like a 60 centimeter unit with like a blank top drawer, a couple good ones. Then we'll go to a 20 centimeter, like here, 200 mil, pull out, like a nice little pull out, which would be cool. And then over to your fridge, which will be sick. So then this now is all gonna become workspace, like all around the sink will be workspace, which will be cool. And then the seating area, so you can kind of see I've tried to like prop it up on a little thing. Obviously there won't be an overhang there, but there'll be a seat, table here, which will be super sick. And then there's your little oven on the other side. Obviously the spare window pieces. Here just not that seat. But it's kind of your layout. Seats are backwards. I feel like it will have a pretty good indoor-outdoor flow here with all the space. Yes, I think we're going with no bathroom, which is a bit of a shame. But you're making it so cramped and tight otherwise. Most of the places we go, we either have one at races, or if we're not at a race, we're probably near a lake and we'll go there. And like I said in another video, your Kima are doing your sick like outdoor shower things that you can hang off. So we'll just use those. But I think that is my final call on the layout. It's gonna go pretty cool. Yes, I need to put a new bit of ply on the floor there, fill that in. But that's pretty much it, I think. It'll be sick. And then yeah, you can use the seats to get up onto the bed. Not sure what I'm gonna do for the table here. I have got one of those feet that has a little table piece that just clicks on top of it, and it's sunk into the floor with the foot, so you can click it on and off. But I'm open to ideas. Maybe I get, like, this will obviously be a ply wall here up to the bed. Maybe I get like a little flip up piece that like has a foot on it, or maybe have just a piece of wood that slides in and out of that and then goes on top of a foot. Open to some ideas. If you've got some ideas for a table, tell me, because I haven't really worked that out yet. And yeah, so seats here. We'll get some cabinets above the seating this side, but so you can still get in and not hit your head. Definitely no cabinets above the door. I've seen people do that. It's a rookie error. You're gonna hit your head on the way in and out, so that is not for me. And oh, I'll give you a little demo of the cooker if you want. It's a 3-hob burner. It's got an oven. I'm not gonna break it. And I'm gonna run 5 centimeters all the way around this of the spare kitchen top that we don't use. That I think should look really cool. And then need some ideas for what I'm gonna do along the back here. I was gonna metro tile it, but I don't really know if there's gonna be enough room. Maybe I could run 1 metro tile here each side, and then like 2 rows across the top and 1 down there. I don't know. Might be trying to fit too much in, but it's starting to kind of look where we need it. And now I've been able to kind of put this oven here, and I am going to go with this line that you can see. I know that I need to cut a hole in the floor for the gas to escape, because gas is heavy in there and we don't want to suffocate in here. So that's kind of working that out. The garage is all the way back here. Obviously you won't see it. I don't know if you've seen this before. This is my detailed drawing of where the bed will be, and then sick helmet shelf, bit of a spiky jack, if anyone remembers those. So it's kind of how she's gonna look in here, really. But yeah, like I said, this would obviously be on the bed. You're not gonna see all of this. And yeah, the seats will be quite wide. So if that's 140 to there, if we go below, if I can get this measuring tape. I feel like this might be the only thing I'm going overboard on, maybe. If this measuring tape would sit on there, trying to balance it. It's just past 5. Yeah, it's gonna be about 120 wide, the seating booth, which is super sick. Easy 2 people can sit in that. And if we have guests over, it's a spare bed, you know. Top double up here with the sick porthole window. So she's windowed up. Tell you what I haven't actually done since I created the layout is shut that door. You can kind of see how much glass is in this bad boy now. The Vario is really starting to take a layout shape. Getting deadlocks fitted tomorrow. I was supposed to get an awning today, which was going to be in this video, from the awning company, but the government and the NHS have ordered 1,000 awnings off them, so that's running behind. But yeah, deadlocks getting fitted tomorrow, so it's super, super safe, hopefully. Harder to break into and steal all our cool bikes. But yeah, the next step, we're really waiting for the awning, because that is going to get drilled all the way through the top here, along one side. It's 4.9 meters long. And yes, I kind of need to wait for that to be drilled through. As soon as that's done, I can insulate it, get all the wiring in, and then kind of put the plumbing in. So next video you see will be the awning and insulation, because that's the next exciting stuff that we're going to be doing. So hope you're enjoying it so far. It's a bit same, but you can see now this is a rough layout of it, and that's how it's going to look.